It's time to Let's Talk. So Far Cry's gameplay debut, it dropped earlier today, actually. I slept through it. I was actually going to do a full-on Let's Talk live of this, and I just accidentally just slept through. I've been trying to get a bunch of stuff ready for streaming next week. So looks like this is going to be nothing but environmental stuff. They're really showing off the environment on this. Hold on, let's just Yara. Okay. Sant'Augusto. El Cafe del Presidente. Are we down in Mexico or something? The Unidas. So I'm guessing that Far Cry 5's what the hell was it? Far Cry Nuketown? What was it? Whatever it was called there when Far Cry nuked the whole world basically, and all the nukes dropped and it turned into basically Fallout. I'm guessing that's being retconned in a way or something, or is this after the nuclear fallout? Everybody comes back. I don't get where the storyline is on Far Cry anymore. They nuked the world, and now they're back to being like down south. Yeah, it's some weird storyline going on with this. I guess that was just a side game that was like a what if scenario. Maybe is that what we're getting at? Esperanza. Okay, let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of this. It's a pretty good countdown. A Ubisoft original. I mean, is this a movie or is it a game?
Señor Presidente,
what can true Yarans do to serve Yara?
True Yarans have long memories. We remember how so-called civilized nations treated us when we needed them most.
Are you concerned about the terroristas who call themselves Libertad?
You're an orphan, see? Why do you
Nice
want to
cars.
run? Remember, Danny, Castillo has kept you an orphan.
I only
Is this
see
Cuba?
you. So why are you here?
I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. And I want to know who's going to help me take him down.
Okay.
Castillo's got, what, 300,000 troops? I count 6 burnt-out guerrillas.
So that's the main
and you
character.
with a bullet to the
Okay.
neck.
All right.
You can shoot, so shoot.
Jump in your lowriders.
you might kill,
But you're no killer.
You know I'm not a guerrilla, right?
Everything got another purpose.
Drive by with Molotov. What the hell?
That usually work.
50-50.
Backpack mortar strikes?
those eyes, Danny. I know exactly who you are.
I am nothing like you.
Dara the president, maybe? And then that's her little brother? Yeah, I was gonna say this is a real video.
Hi there, I'm Navid
Live
Khaveri, narrative director of Far Cry 6, and I'm so excited to represent our team and finally show you our game in action. With Far Cry 6, we're gonna throw you into our most ambitious open world yet, Yara, an island deep in the heart of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Filled
Caribbean.
with rich, tropical
Welcome to the
ecosystems
Caribbean.
alongside decaying urban landscapes.
Okay.
Yara is an island of contrasts. Isolated and frozen in time for over 50 years after a violent revolution cut it off from the rest of the world, it now finds itself on the verge of collapse.
So the nukes didn't hit this,
Last
or
year,
did
we
the nukes
introduced
never
you to
happen? I'm
Yara's
very
president,
confused on the
Anton
storyline right now.
Castillo, with an amazing performance by Giancarlo Esposito.
A Castillo must be a lion. For Yara is full of lambs.
The reception we've had to Anton and Diego has been incredible, and we're just getting started. Anton is a man hell-bent on returning Yara to his idea of its former glory. And while his motivations are far more complex than they seem, the cost of his vision will be paid in blood.
If a dog refuses to break, then we must put them down.
To achieve his dream for Yara and his son Diego, Anton has clamped down on freedoms, instituted brutal social reforms, and cast anyone who speaks out against him into forced labor. His oppression of the Yaran people has pushed the island to the brink of revolution.
When tyranny is law, revolution is order.
Yara, once considered a jewel of the Caribbean, is now a powder keg. And you,
Okay, so that's
Are the
definitely not his
match.
daughter then. So
your name
who's-
is Danny Rojas, and you'll experience the revolution
Okay.
through Danny's eyes right from the beginning. Born and raised in Yara's capital city, you are a young military dropout who wants nothing to do with Anton or the revolution. You just want to get the hell out of Yara. But once you're face to face with Anton's brutality, you realize that the only chance to live free is to lead an army of guerrillas into a new revolution, with the very soul of the island at stake.
And I need you here with us, man.
At the start of your journey, you'll get to pick your identity and customize your look while you navigate the ranks of the guerrilla movement.
Okay, all right. That's,
Every aspect of the game has been developed with the goal to make you feel
That's
like
cool.
a guerrilla fighter, battling an asymmetric war against Anton and his army. The guerrilla fantasy is all about making one guerrilla feel like 1,000. Embracing this was at the core of how we crafted our gameplay,
guerrilla
our
warfare.
world, and the characters you'll meet along the way. In Yara, you'll find other guerrillas, black market dealers, and everyday Yarans who each have their own reasons for joining the cause, including our friendly guerrilla Juan Cortez, a master of invention, an architect of revolution. He's our guerrilla teacher. And class starts now.
Guapo, you listen. Rule 16. A guerrillero's revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez,
What do you think gave it away, Guapo?
this is a fucking waste of time.
Can you whistle?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle. Not bad, Danny, but we're just getting started. Rule number 1. A good guerrilla is a hidden guerrilla.
Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
We lead our operations in secret camps across the country. Here, guerrillas live,
Cockfight,
train,
dice games.
plan.
Small pack. We go in, grab our people, kill whoever gets in our way.
By smuggling in supplies, you'll add some piss and fire to our movement.
You got that right.
Camp chef, black market
Kind of remind me
dealers,
of
these
Max
safe
Payne 3 a
havens
bit.
for everything a guerrilla needs.
Very
Even
different
do-it-yourself
place, but-
vehicles. You're gonna love it, Danny. Rule number 2. A good guerrilla masters their environment. This land is your home, Danny. I'm sure you know every inch of it. From the bloodthirsty jungles and postcard shorelines, to dead-end towns,
That
and our
instrumental.
friendly capital city.
The fucking instrumental
How
track is
you get
great.
around is up to you.
Good girl.
Hey,
play
we
it
can
safe?
do horse ride.
Take our secret paths carved in the dirt of old revolutions. Hola, Danny.
How you doing?
Or take a risk and operate in plain sight of Castillo's assholes. Go ahead and hide your weapons to blend in.
I like that bite.
Bribes,
What do you got?
sabotage, interceptions. You don't always need to be a loudmouth.
All those are side missions.
Christmas trees? Do you even grow those here?
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How you think El Presidente funded Maria's new face?
Okay. Go through.
Rule number 3. Fucked up situations call for fucked up solutions.
Right.
Hey, he's not here.
If you expected reinforcements, I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands. And when shit gets real, we make use of whatever we have. We call that resolver. That means absolutely everything from sardine cans
The Arnheim
Batteries.
scream.
to old motorcycle engines has been built into equipment. And some very unique, deadly weapons.
Hey, Margarita. The Margarita. Margarita, yeah. All right. CD rewritables are.
This
All right,
rebel
yeah, okay.
backpacks,
All right.
handcrafted by yours truly. Each one will make you feel and fight with the power of a goddamn guerrilla army. You and I both know you want this.
Fuck, man.
For a guerrilla, the shit my pants rush of an ambush, the taste of sweet victory after you freed your people from tyrants.
It's fun.
Oh, and the final rule.
Oh.
A good guerrilla always brings a friend along for moral support.
Yes.
So there you have it. Far Cry 6
Wait,
will
what?
be available on October 7th on PC and console.
Wait! Didn't I just write down October 7th for Dying Light 2? You assholes. No. No. Or was that was December? Never mind. That was December. Okay. I'm so whew. No. Oh no. That's what comes out. October 8th is Project 007. Fuck. We're gonna have two major releases back to back. Or is it? No. That's No Time to Die. Oh, that's gonna be really cool then. Never mind. I'm so confused on what the hell is coming out, when everything's coming out. So that's actually no. Okay, so Far Cry 6 comes out October 7th, and October 8th is now the new date for 007 No Time to Die, the latest James Bond movie, which I'm actually excited because that's gonna be. It's already got a great soundtrack to it and everything. That's gonna be a really cool little early weekend, right there. And then literally 2 weeks after that is GTA 3's 20th anniversary. October's turned into a pretty cool time. Boy, that looks really good. I will admit the environment of all this, the jungle stuff. This is doing some of the environment stuff. I I'm so sick of it from over the years of just doing game after game after game after game. But the gameplay looks like it's fucking awesome. The weapons look really cool. The story looks actually really decent. This reminds me a bit of what Cyberpunk was trying to do, but I know that Ubisoft and Far Cry always actually deliver. So Ubisoft and like Far Cry usually always works. You know, it at least the game works. You know. So this is, again, though, it's not, it has nothing to do with like the Spanish element of it. It's just the city. I'm like so sick of seeing like Spanish. It's after like Ghost Recon and what was it? Call of Duty was in freaking, it's just the rundown old Spanish towns and everything. I'm so over seeing that environment. I've seen that environment so many times over the years. Different games over and over and over and over and over again using this like rundown. This also kind of feels like Crisis 1 a slight bit too, where how that was all, you know, on an island and everything. So I feel like this environment, we've seen this environment plenty of times. What was it? There was one of the other Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 3, I think it was. Yeah, because 4 was up in like the Himalayas. This feels a lot like Far Cry 3 in a way too, except for it's not so much beach. It's more like jungle warfare, which I can tell you, jungle warfare it can be a pain in the ass trying to see where the enemies are. So that's my only thing that I'm like, I don't know about that. But overall, man, the gunplay in this and just all this last little bit of like craziness that they're showing off with all these custom weapons and everything, that your gun is playing songs that is probably going to be copywritten. They got the Yarheim scream in there. Who knows if that'll actually be in the game or not. A motorcycle engine on top of a minigun. I mean, could be some cool stuff happening right there. Yeah. I mean, we've had weapons like that before too in other Far Cry, so it's like I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, fucking talk about it. So yeah, Far Cry 6, I'll definitely be there. I was wondering how far they were going to go with the so we get, it's a little bit of a jetpack and then it's a mortar strike also on top of that. I will say, I was wondering what direction they were going to go with Far Cry, since the last one they basically nuked everything. It looks like that never actually happened. They're kind of retconning that, that's why I was like, so Far Cry is just going to turn into Fallout now? Like, what the hell? It looks like that was just kind of like a what if scenario situation, which you got to be really careful. Like you need to set those up, you know, a very specific certain way, because people will get very confused. I'm still a little confused on how the story is fully overall going too. So let's